If you want someone to join your creator brand and stick around long term, you need to align their incentives with their needs, their wants, and the kind of benefits you want the brand to gain from that relationship. Traditionally, this comes down to profit or revenue sharing, but which one is better? You will find out thanks to the framework that I will share in this video. As with many business topics, it depends on the level of influence that TohirT will have on your business, and these metrics depends on the scale of their impact and how permanent that impact is. Based on these parameters, we can assemble these metrics. It breaks out what I think you would need from your partner or new employee to do to qualify for one of these brackets. I know you would probably prefer a very simple answer to this question. This is good, this is bad. But this is not how it works. And I would fail you personally if I don't teach you how to use these tools on your own independently to ensure your brand is long-lasting and sustainable. Back to the metrics. You'll notice that profit sharing column has a scalable long-term lasting impact, where the revenue column primarily focuses on one-off items. You always want to align the compensation with the final output you aim to extract from the person in this role you're considering. This is why, even before you start to draft a comp plan, you should start by ensuring you have a very clear definition of the role you're looking to fill. Yes, even for your friends and long-term creative partners, you do not want to let the discussions about the compensation or responsibilities linger for too long, especially because they will only get more complex and tougher to start from scratch the bigger your creative brand becomes. As you outline the definition of the role and you assign a few metrics the individual in this role would be expected to influence, ensure they can actually influence and have a positive effect on it. It won't be fair to measure someone on profitability if they have no effect on that metric. Now that you have the role outline and the desired outcomes, we can come back to these metrics. If the person in this role affects one-off items, has limited impact across your business, it will be fair to offer the revenue sharing, possible even limited to that specific project they control. This is why agents are paid the percentage on the revenue that they generate, simply because that's the only metric that they can influence and they have no effect on the profit, so it would be unfair to offer them profit sharing. They control those one-off engagements with the brands. They are incentivized really in the short term to make sure that brand is secured and the deliverables are there so that both parties are happy. So it's only fair to compensate them on the revenue share. And just because you didn't have enough homework from me, this is also where we need to ensure we have a clear definition of the profit and the revenue. Here are my recommendations that you can use or adjust based on your unique scenario or the role that you're looking to fill. Ensure all parties are very clear on these definitions. This way, you will avoid a lot of issues down the line. Now, if the partner you're bringing on board has a lot of influence across your organization, their engagement will last months and years, then there might be a merit to align them to a profit sharing. After all, if they are this important to the success of your brand, they should be very much compensated at the same level as you are, at least not in a quantity, but in the way they're measured on the performance of your profit. Now, this may seem like a tough decision, especially if you feel like you are going to be making less profit as an individual as you share more of it with some of these partners who are joining you long term. But the plan should always be that in that role that you're hiring, they should grow your company enough that even after you give up the share percentage of the profits, the remaining profit is still higher than what you used to make. This way, even a smaller percentage size of that pie would still be enough for you to justify this investment. Bonus tip, define the term of the agreement as well, since the positive effect has diminishing rate of returns. And you want that hire to continuously influence your creator brand in a positive way. Now you see why I said, start with defining the role. Then ensure everyone is clear on the deliverables. Then ensure the terminology that is used to measure those deliverables is very clear and everyone is aligned on it. And from only that point on, jump into the metrics and decide whether you're doing the profit or revenue sharing. It is a bit of work, I understand that, but you want to ensure all of these resources that are joining your team are aligned and pushing your brand in the right direction. And that, quite frequently, requires proper compensation and incentives plan. No one said that it is easy to run your own creative brand, but the good news, you can always reach out and brainstorm with me. You can brainstorm with your peers. All of these tools on my channel are absolutely free. They're for you to use and get better at managing your own business, no matter how large or small you want it to be. And if you want me to cover any other topics, or you feel like you still have some remaining questions about this subject, drop them in the comment section below, and I'll see you next Saturday. Peace!